Oh, welcome back. Problem solved. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was just bugging. Oh shit. So we both ended up having to close out and get back in. But anyway, we're right back at it. I'm not gonna lie though, you missed a lot of quality content of me just fucking yelling at the fucking screen, so, you know. There's a bit of a loss, but not that much. But yeah, we're just gonna continue on like normal, back to our Skyblocky shenanigans. Ah, yes. Thank you, Tyler, for the insightful quote.
What quote?
Exactly.
What? Stop playing with my brain like this. Okay? I barely even knew how to hook up.
I just watched you jump up and down the stairs 3 times. What the hell were you doing?
I barely knew how to hook up an HDMI cord, okay?
That's the Family Feud theme song. I don't know if you knew that.
I wasn't thinking of the Family Feud, I was thinking of... I was trying to think of the Jurassic Park 3 phone.
Yeah, the fucking...
Kirby's
Spinosaurus.
Tile and Paint Plus.
The Spinosaurus theme song. What the fuck do I have?
It's Kirby's Tile Paint Plus. Get
Yeah,
it
I
right.
know. It's the Spinosaurus theme, because it only showed up when the Spino was there. Can you give me the cobble that you've thus so far collected?
I'm gonna throw it all at
Hey
your
man,
head.
if you're gonna throw it like that, you have to make vomiting noises. He literally died in real life. Okay, continuing on. How low is your pickaxe? Do I need to make you another one?
I'll be good for a minute.
Alright.
So I recorded the going back to school, how that was like. Included a lot more raging than I thought it would.
Raging? Well,
Mostly
actually, 2 of our schools have a official confirmed case of COVID. the face of COVID has been confirmed. It is it's none other than Jay Leno himself. You don't understand that.
Anyway, the raging is not about the school system itself. It's about when this whole thing started over a year ago now. Crazy to think, but
Yeah.
we were fighting 2 battles. We were fighting the virus.
Check this out.
Double. But anyway, we were not just fighting the virus. We were also fighting incredible stupidity. And we're still fighting that. And that does not change even when the virus is gone. The one way is the amount of idiot drivers at our school. You would think, with about half the school still at home, that there wouldn't be as bad. But when they cram everybody into one lot, and
Yeah, the North Campus
you have a bunch
parking
of
lot.
people that have never driven a lot in their life, with 30 other people in the car, and no self-respect at all.
Did I miss something here?
It's hard. It's hard to say.
Oh.
And I've not used the horn yet, but I might have to tomorrow.
Use the horn.
I might get an air horn. Just go, get out of my way!
Don't make me use the horn. Oh no, not the horn. Yes, in fact, the horn. Anyway.
That just made me think of a great quote from the one and only Peter Griffin, as my pickaxe runs out. Where he's like, I know. It's like Lois says, Peter, they're kids. And he's like, I know, and I love them. But don't you just think don't you just sometimes just want them to run away and get locked in the Temple of Doom?
And then Tyler breaks into Gatsby song. Here. Have some more.
Great Gatsby. That's a very underrated movie, I'd say.
And book. It's a good book.
It's a good book, but it's an even better movie because they incorporate modern music in an old-timey way.
Yeah.
It's just like, this works.
This works. Alright, I'm gonna start making my way up to that fucking thing. I would prefer if we didn't break into the bottom of this, especially considering that's where all the fucking command blocks are kept. Because they have to be in a loaded chunk, otherwise the trades don't work. And so my main goal is to blow up an... No. My main...
I knew you were gonna say that. No!
My main goal is to get up here and then... and then act like I don't know nobody.
Army babies.
SpongeBob, me boy! I need you to get on your hands and knees.
Money, money, money. I don't know, Mr. Krabs. That sounds a lot like human trafficking. Money, 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 money. What the hell are you doing in my house anyway? Money, 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 money. Didn't I put that in my playlist? I think I did.
I think you did. I don't remember.
Speaking of that playlist, I gotta get rid of that. Cause...
I'm still in the process of making the second one. It's taking a lot longer because I got most of the good quotes in the other one. Ooh.
You know me, I'll laugh at anything.
Yeah, you will. Hence why so many of those... Yeah, Jesus Christ. But we won't talk about that here.
Fuck you, Epstein!
Yes. Oh, God. It's so weird to think... Like, I watched a documentary on Netflix about him the other day, and I was, like, blown away, because I had never heard of him until it was a big thing. Like, I didn't really know anything about him. I didn't care either. But then all of a sudden, I just hear...
I still don't care.
Well, I mean, let's not talk about him too personally or specifically, because we know the area where he lived, and we know actually, like... Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into it, because that'll fucking dox the hell out of us, but, like... They know that we live in Michigan, so it's a big Michigan thing in general, and a Michigan State thing, in fact, and since both of us are going to Michigan State, it's gonna be a little bit weird, but every time I thought about it, like I said, I didn't really know him, so it wasn't that really crazy until I found out, like, about it, and I was like, oh, another guy, oh my god, these fucking mobs are killing themselves on the sweet berries. Just over there just fucking killing themselves. Anyway, so yeah, as soon as I heard about it, I was just like, oh, yep, another Mr. Daly, another fucking creep guy.
Well, nice job
just
not
around.
trying to dox us.
Hey, they don't know nothing about that. I guess it doesn't really matter considering we're seniors now and we're gonna be graduated in like 3 months, so yeah.
Don't do that. Anyway,
we're not little boys anymore. We're big boys.
Thank God. Thank God.
Although I would kill to go back to 4th grade forever.
I wouldn't.
You had Miss Yuhas, didn't you?
I have a lot of good memories from 4th grade, but there's a lot of stuff that happened in 4th grade. Was it 3rd grade that I swore in front of the teachers? I don't remember.
What?
That I swear I've told this before to you, but it was at lunch, right? And I had Starburst in my lunch. I had about 3 Starbursts in my lunch. I ate them all, and then stuck them to the roof of my mouth, because I used to love to do that. Stick them to the roof of my mouth and just leave them there.
Yeah.
For as long as I possibly could. So I did that at lunch. I used to always do it at home. Never did it at school, but I decided to do it at school that day. And I did, and we went to recess, and they were still there. I left them there as we went to recess. I was playing Foursquare. I used to be the king of Foursquare. If I was going to do one thing in elementary school again, it would be playing Foursquare. I was the king of that game. In 8 Square too. I was the king of both of them. But I was in line, right, waiting for my turn to go back in the game.
Yeah.
And because I meant to say shoot, but because I had starburst on the roof of my mouth, I said shit.
Oh my god. And how did your teachers respond?
And Nick was right next to me, and he repeated it. Out loud.
Oh, I accidentally unshifted and almost fell off. Sorry.
Fell off. I didn't fall off. No, the supervisor lady, who I did not like, but you know, I wasn't going to swear at her. I was in 4th grade.
Right.
She heard it, and we both got in trouble and went to the principal's office, and yeah, that's how it went. Also, another major thing that happened was when I fell down and I got a huge scar on my elbow.
Yeah, no.
I remember that's when I first met Brian, believe it or not, or at least the first memory I have with Brian. He was in 2nd grade. Me and Eli were walking around. We were in 4th grade. We were walking around the track. It was May. It was warm. I remember that. It was a Friday, too. Yeah, I know so much from this day. It was warm. It was a Friday. It was in May. Me and Eli were walking around the track. We were going up the hill, and here comes Brian. He was pissing the shit out of Eli. As many people did to Eli back then.
Yeah. I remember Eli. I had a lot of memories with Eli as well.
But we were doing that, and Brian was pissing him off, so Eli said, "Let's go, Tyler, come on, let's go." So we both took off running up the hill. Brian probably could have caught me, but he wouldn't have been able to catch Eli. Eli used to be a very fast runner. But we're taking off, and I didn't even take like 4 steps, and I tripped. Don't know what I tripped on. My shoes were tied. Probably just tripped over my own feet, because I do that a lot. But I tripped. I fell, skidded, I get up, I'm not in that much pain, surprisingly. I get up, and there's a huge ass rip on my elbow is completely torn up, all the skin is gone, bleeding down my arm. I didn't know it at the time, but I also scraped my knee. Never got that bandaged until I got home, which was a mistake, because I didn't even know it hurt, because I have a very high pain tolerance.
So do I.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god, what did you arm? Oh my god, it's so crazy!" Finally went to the office, got a band-aid, went home, got another band-aid, and then yeah, that was a whole ordeal, and I sold the scar. So yeah, that was fun. I got to lying about that again. I haven't told him that story in a while, and I don't think he remembers it at all. He'll probably deny it because he doesn't want to get somebody guilty of that, but
the reasons I went to the principal's office that long ago were not as tame as accidentally saying swear words. No.
Okay, so the actually the most violent way I went to the principal's, I didn't go to the principal's office that much, probably about 5 times maybe in my 6 years of being in elementary school, if you include preschool.
Yeah.
But the most violent of all of those, I think, was in either 1st or 2nd grade. When it was near the end of recess, and we were playing, and me and this other kid, won't say his name, but you probably know him, we were playing with the ball, and the ball rolled away, and we both ran to go get the ball, and as we were running to get the ball, he and I both tried to grab it. We were trying to get it. For some reason, I don't know what we were playing.
Probably kickball or something similar.
I personally do not remember doing this, but by everybody's account, this is what happened. I apparently choked him to get the ball. He gave it up and got the ball back. He went to the office because he was traumatized by getting choked by my big gnarly hands, my big gnarly 2nd grade hands. Nothing came of it right away. Oh, geez.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm good. I don't know.
That was almost it right there. If he didn't have 3 lives. Anyway,
yeah, I have 3 lives. I can walk in there all I want for this first life.
Continue on with your story.
Oh, that's right. But we're in. So next thing I know, we're in class, sitting on the floor, and I remember I was thinking about Krabby Patties. Don't know why, but I was thinking about Krabby Patties. When my teacher got a phone call, and I had to go to the office. So I go to the office, and he's still there. He's traumatized, getting in trouble. Yeah. Again, I don't remember actually choking anybody. And to this day, I say I didn't. But apparently, that's what's happened. That's the most violent way I went to the office. Most of the times I went to the office was either because of a bloody nose. One time I shit my pants. I had to do kindergarten.
What? How do I not know any of this?
No. I didn't shit my pants and go to the office. I shit my pants and I didn't go to the office. Because I was too embarrassed. Oh god, I remember that. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, no shit, of course it was embarrassing. How do you just do that?
But most of the time I went to the office because I either, again, fell down or got a bloody nose. I think other than the 2 incidents I already said, I don't think I went to the office because I was actually in trouble. Or I went to the office to get picked up. I do remember the power going out a lot in elementary and middle school, and people freak out over it. It's awesome. I remember in 4th grade one time the power was out. We still went to school because the power went out before we got to school. We still went to school. And they determined that they weren't going to be able to get the power back on in time, so we all got to go home. That was fun because we just sat there and played games and eat chips. I got to eat chips.
I remember the power going out a lot of the time too. I remember in 5th grade when it happened, I convinced Levi Strauss that it was a ghost. It was the bucket locker ghost. You know what I'm talking about? That was a local legend. Do you remember that? The bucket locker ghost?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I convinced Levi Strauss that it was the ghost, and we scared the shit out of her. Me and Wesley. Yeah, 4th grade. Mine were a lot less tame, even than you choking someone out and not remembering it. You see, let me start with this one. Tyler, in my very early 4th grade years, I was a bit of an artist. Me and Brandon Howell, we would just do this shit all the time. All the time. During class, during reading time, where we'd sit around in a circle and read about 1,000 cabinets or whatever.
That I have.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do right now, so I'm just talking, because I'm waiting for these fucking trees to go.
Okay, it's in there.
Oh my god! There's 2 sticks as well.
I have 1 heart left.
I have 1 hunger left. That's why I planted them things. Here, take this.
Want me to, like, kill myself? So
no! You have 3 lives! Then that would take a life! No, I don't want that. Well anyway, so we draw during class, we draw after class, we draw during free time, we would just draw all the time, and I actually have a folder of these drawings. And for my 100 subscriber special, I planned on talking about 4th grade and showing everybody all my 4th grade artifacts, including my very first recorded videos of myself and my friends ever. And then...
Damn, we gotta get you to 100 so I can see those.
Oh god. But, so anyway, I remember, and this has a lot to do with Eli, I don't know if he'll remember it, but way back in the day, me and... Me and Eli and Brandon were all friends. Now I'm about to starve to death as well. This shit needs to grow.
This hardcore stuff isn't going very well for us, is it?
And it's not. I didn't even put it on hard mode. I put it on normal because that's how the Jump the Mellow Skyblock challenge tells you to do it. But so anyway, me, Eli, and Brandon all used to be friends. And then somehow Brandon and a couple other people convinced me that Eli wasn't cool. And because at the time all I wanted was to be cool, I was just like, okay, yep, sure, why not? And so at one point in time, me and Brandon were drawing, and it was during this story time where there was a snake or an alligator coming out of the toilet. I'm starving to death. Please don't kill me. Please just put me at half a heart. Please don't kill me and end this series. If it does, then it doesn't count. Because that is so bullshit.
No, it counts.
No, it doesn't! We have to continue this. I put so much work and effort into this world again. Anyway, back to my story. So there was a snake coming up the toilet in the story, and me and Brandon started laughing, and nobody knew why. And then our teacher comes around and asks us to stop drawing, and she takes my drawing, and she does that thing where, you know, like sometimes you'll see teachers will read the notes out loud. Yeah, she was going to show everybody our drawing, which, you know, at the time I was like, okay, cool. We have pretty fucking good drawings. Yeah, it was a picture of a clown with a knife through its head, and it had an arrow pointing to it that said Eli. So technically it was a death threat. At a very young age, I was handing out death threats, and not only to anyone, but to Eli Sharkey himself. Dark Realm, if you might know him as. And so basically, what the fuck, how did you take damage?
Oh, I'm starving too.
Alright, stop moving. Just get in this corner and don't move. No, not right there. You're gonna drown.
I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown.
We're both on half a heart. What the fuck?
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
So yeah, I got sent to the office for that one. Brandon didn't, because I took the blame like a champ, because I was a good friend. And now the second time I got in real big trouble in 4th grade was another death threat, actually. Funny enough. And this time I threatened someone with a knife in 4th grade. And it was because they were bullying my little brother. What the hell? Why did you get kicked again? Hello? Oh, this time I think it actually might have been his cat. He just stopped altogether. Okay. Well, anyway, let me finish my story, and then I'll go ahead and end this one. So, anyway, this girl was threatening my little brother and bullying him and, like, punching him and stuff. And so I threatened her with a knife, and I got in a lot of trouble for that. But anyway, so I guess I'll end this one here, and I'll see you all for the next episodes of whatever the fuck this is. Hardcore Skyblock. Anyway, see ya!